Hello, my lovely rose garden. I'm Av,
And I'm Ray.
and this is Rant and Rave.
The show where we talk unscripted about whatever we feel like.
And today's topic, finally, is the end of this chapter of Grey. Sorry, things came up and we weren't able to record.
Yeah.
We're actually pre-recording this episode because by the time you are listening to this, we will be relaxing
On a beach.
in cold, foggy, rock-strewn Northern California.
It's fine. It's still a beach.
It's still a beach, yeah. It's a good place to cool off.
It's so funny because, you know, whenever you say, oh, I'm going to a beach in California, everyone has this instinctual image in their head of, like, you know,
Malibu.
white, sandy Malibu. It's so sunny and nice. No.
LA beaches. Or at Santa Cruz, at least.
We're not SoCal.
No.
We're NorCal.
We're NorCal.
Our beaches are full of rocks.
Like, it's mainly cliff, and then there's a little bit of room to walk before you fall into the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice.
And also, like, lots of seaweed all over the place.
Oh,
Our beaches
tons.
are not maintained whatsoever.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just seaweed
You go to
everywhere.
Malibu and you have those beachcombers that are, like, removing all of the horrible, like, eldritch abominations that wash up. In NorCal, no. You have to face that horrible creature that is just on the beach.
If Howard P. Lovecraft had been brave enough to leave his house and come to Northern California, he would have had a whole new subgenre to write about.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, before we begin, we have a sponsor for today's video.
Yeah.
I wish to express my deepest thanks to my supporters and especially to those in the brand new Rosebush tier. It is a limited tier because we are going to have limited space for sponsorships, but if you want us to shout out your project or something that you're really interested in, we'll do it. So CarlottaStudios wishes to share her Unveil account with the Rose Garden. Unveil is an app website
Kind of thing?
Yeah, like it ends in .io, and I always feel like that's an app thing. But
it's
you
it
can,
can
it's
be an
desktop.
app, but you can also use it on desktop. Yeah.
But anyway, it's used for creatives to keep track of notes about their OCs, fictional worlds, magic systems, and so much
I've
more.
actually been meaning to make one of those.
So Carlotta is working on a fantasy story and has collected some world building notes on Unveil, and you can take a look at those by following the link in the description and supporting Carlotta on her journey
we've been
of being a fantasy author.
We've been getting updates about some of Carlotta's stuff in a Rose Garden chat, which, you know, is a thing that we just like to talk about. Our Discord chat is not just our stuff. It's like everyone there's stuff.
Yeah, like we have a channel just for people to promote their stuff. And we have some great creatives in the Rose Garden. We have other writers, artists. We have one person who is a whiz at crochet. Like, I really want to order some of her crochet. It's a very LGBT inclusive space, a very disability inclusive space. It is Disability Pride Month. Pride Month 2.
Pride Month 2, Electric Boogaloo.
So yeah, if you're not interested in the sponsorship level, you could at least look at
all the people with chronic pain are recovering from June this month.
So yeah, so if you're not interested in, you know, having a sponsorship on our video, you could still join the Rose Garden for like $1 a month and get access to a very cool, awesome community of creative people.
Yeah.
And
network, baby.
One of the other bonuses is that they get to suggest names to replace Anastasia. And since we're going to be on summer vacation when this episode goes up, we asked for Summerween themed names. So our supporters did not disappoint. And let's finally finish this chapter. We are so close to the end of this book.
We have 12 more pages in this chapter.
We're nearly to the last 100 pages. And also, we stopped right at the beginning of a sex scene.
Yeah, we did not want to
straight into it.
That.
Okay, here we go. Lift up your arms, I whisper. Grasping the hem of her pretty top, I peel it off and over her head, freeing her breasts. Reaching around, I undo the top button and the zipper of her jeans. I'm going to have you in the bathroom.
All you have to just say is unfasten her jeans. We all know how to. We don't have to like describe the button and then the zipper. It's all like if you just say unfasten jeans, we know what it means.
Like, and again, I do have to put in the disclaimer that if you're not in the mood for a sex scene, they're all goofy. But you could build tension if you were, building tension and suspense of like, oh, we're taking the scene really slow and really kind of hyping it up. You could be like, oh, I'm just gonna do the button, and then they like, do some other stuff, and then it's the zipper.
Yeah.
But if it's together in the same sentence,
yeah, it feels just wordy.
Yeah.
It feels overly
It's clunky.
wordy. Yeah. And I get it. Like, I'm definitely one of those people who is all like, tighten up your prose and everything. I get that some people aren't like that, but with the amount of detail that James will just like completely gloss over in some aspects, the fact that she continuously like relies on these kind of clunky phrases, it's just very frustrating. It just comes off more as amateurish rather than a writing decision.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna read, not that I don't appreciate your commentary, because I so do, but I'm gonna start from the beginning with this one because I feel like it flows into our first name extremely well.
Okay.
and
Okay.
And the name is great. I'm going to have you in the bathroom watching or listening to Five Nights at Freddy lore and theory videos when the sun is still out.
Amazing.
Listen, we've all been in the bathroom on our phones, right?
Listen.
That's the experience.
Yeah.
Her eyes straight on my mouth, and she licks her lips. Under the soft light, her pupils gleam with excitement. Bending down, I drop tender kisses on her neck, hook my thumbs into the waistband of her jeans, and slowly peel them down over her fine ass, catching her panties.
So moist. She's just like soaked.
I'm not.
She's soaked down there. Somehow, she pissed herself. She's terrified. She's in fight or flight or fawn. Then she chose fawn.
I can't even say what I wanted to say because I just thought of a movie that I cannot watch again.
Oh, which one?
Incident in a Ghostland.
Did I ever watch that?
You did not.
Okay.
But it was on Shudder, and then I think it moved to Netflix. But I had a lot of thoughts about that movie, some positive and some negative.
Okay.
There were things worth critiquing, and but for whatever reason, it deeply disturbed me. I had nightmares about that one.
Oh.
Yeah, I would really have to dissect it, and I don't feel like it would be good for my mental health to watch it again to do that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But literally, that is
You do you.
That just brought to mind a scene from that movie where literally that's what happens.
Well,
is it's like a home invasion kidnapping story. And
I can see why that would upset you.
Yeah, and so when one of the main character is like being attacked, she panics and yeah. And it's like, yeah, that would happen.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah.
Realistically, that's what would happen.
That's what would happen.
So I'm sorry, that just totally. Sorry to bring the mood down, but it just made me think of that.
See, no, I was just all like, she's in the presence of this deeply unfuckable man, and she has to make a decision. Which,
girl, he'd be into that.
I don't remember who. Like, it was I don't know, remember if it was a comedy thing or what, but it's all like, if like if you're a woman and someone like attacks you, just piss yourself. There. No one wants to deal with someone pissing themselves. I don't remember. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Because I remember this. I was on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. It's been so long. It's been a long time. I know that.
Anyway, I'm gonna... Sorry. Weird tangent.
Yeah.
Catching her panties in my hands on the way down.
Wait, he said it was peeling him off. Did they, like, free fall after?
Kneeling behind her, I ease them down her legs to her feet. Step out of your jeans, I order. What a weird visual.
She's like, no, I just want to stand here with my jeans around my ankles and trip over them and flail on the
Gonna do a little shuffle to the
Do
bed.
a little shuffle. Just do the shuffle. We gotta entertain.
That's the hustle.
We gotta entertain ourselves through the sex scenes because they're so boring.
Grabbing the edge of the sink, she obliges. Now she's naked and I'm face to face with her ass. Girl, don't fart. You'll be into that,
Girl, actually, you should fart right in his face.
No, he's into it. Listen, I'm going back to the contract. I'm pretty sure he only specified no poop. I think pee and farts are on the table for this guy.
Pissing. He's like, I'm into piss, actually.
Tell me he wouldn't be. I'm pretty sure.
My interests are very singular. He opens the red room of pain and it's just full of nappies. He's like, you gotta put me in my Huggies.
You laugh, but with all the other, like, age play stuff that's going on in this,
Yeah.
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up.
While you are, I'm gonna get a new tea.
I'm gonna find it. Okay, let's see. Hard limits. Okay, no urination or defecation, so piss play is off the table. Aren't you glad this is the episode you sponsored, Carlotta? Alright. I stand corrected.
But did they say anything about farts?
He says nothing involving urination, defecation, or the products thereof. So would you consider a fart to be the product of your bacteria defecating? Maybe not.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like...
Now I'm just thinking about that episode of Respect the Dead.
Okay. Well, okay. I do kind of feel like, E.L. James would
Why
be
are we focusing on
because we gotta protect ourselves. I feel like E.L. James would be a bit too normie to know about, like, fart play.
But that one famous author and naughty little parties.
Oh, James Joyce?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a different thing, and it was also, like, you know, private correspondence with his wife, which is the only reason that that episode kind of makes me uncomfortable is that those were supposed to be private correspondences between two people who assumedly were into it.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know. But either way.
But he's dead, so.
But yeah, he's dead, so it's not too bad, and he's been dead for a long time. But,
Anyway.
like, but yeah, I look at E.L. James, who clearly doesn't know how the community really works. And I'm all like, you probably don't know that fart play is even a thing.
Anyway. I pop her jeans, panties, and top onto a white stool beneath the sink and contemplate all the things I could do to that ass.
That seems like you pop it on. That seems like a very British thing to say. Not gonna lie, your editor has to.
You said nappies earlier, like.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to like write a.
You didn't have someone look over your speech for Americanisms.
Yeah, you didn't have someone look over my speech for Americanisms.
Oh no. I just remembered what sex scene this is.
I don't remember.
Brace yourself.
Oh no, is it the fucking
At home, brace yourself. I notice a blue string between her legs.
Yep, okay.
Her tampon is still in place, so I settle for kissing and nipping her behind gently before standing up. Our eyes connect in the mirror once more, and I splay my hand out over her smooth, flat belly.
All I'm saying is that she could have farted on him while he was like
Just sneak one out.
and I feel like her being on her period would give that even more like realistic, like that would happen. One would just sneak out.
Anyway. Look at you. You are so beautiful. See how you feel. Her breathing quickens as I take both her hands in mine and spread her fingers on her belly beneath my outstretched hands. Feel how soft your skin is, I whisper.
She's aware.
Gently I glide her hands across her torso in a wide sweeping circle, then travel them up to her breasts. Feel how full your breasts are. Doesn't she aware. Canonically have small?
Yeah,
she doesn't even need to wear a bra most times.
Yeah, I would assume she's like a bee.
Jealous
or something. But it's like, yeah, she's supposed to be kind of like, at least what I remember from the original book, she's supposed to be kind of like average.
Mm-hmm.
Average, quote unquote. I believe every woman is a queen, but more to the point, it's like she's not busty or like, any of this kind of stuff.
Yeah, she's not curvy.
Yeah. She's just kind of a bog standard white girl.
Well, and then also if you feed into the whole idea of like the eating disorder stuff.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have large or full.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's not what he is implying, but even, and maybe this is also me going off like the movie version.
Yeah.
But she's not portrayed as being particularly busty there either.
Well, yeah.
Like
Dakota Johnson.
Which is kind of like
Dakota Johnson's kind of willowy.
Like it's a weird flex, I will admit, but it's kind of nice to see some representation for smaller chested women in these kinds of media.
But then people forget about it.
But yeah, but then they're
in the
like,
middle of writing it, it's like, oh, we need a sex scene. Well, her tits have to be huge.
I mean, her nipples do extend, so maybe it's
extending nipples.
They're like coiled up in there. What a horrible image! I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I hold her hands beneath her breasts so she's cupping them. Gently I tease her nipples with my thumbs. She moans and bows her back, pressing her breasts into our conjoined hands. Trapping her nipples between her thumbs and mine, I gently tug again and again, take pleasure watching them harden and lengthen in response. It's like that scene in Austin Powers with the gun. The gun nipples. Like a certain part of my anatomy. Okay, so she is literally drawing a direct comparison between the nipples and the penis.
It's dick nipples. It's dick nipples
dick
all
nipples.
over again. And it's all like, I feel like I know what she's trying to go for, but just say harden.
Yeah.
Because the nipples don't lengthen. They just, like, when skin is, like, gets cold or is, like...
Yeah, it's just the contracting
stimulated. Yeah, it'll just contract and harden. It's not like...
They're not growing.
It doesn't gain mass. It's a very strange mental image.
Help. She closes her eyes and wriggles against me, brushing her behind over my erection. She moans, her head against my shoulder. That's right, baby. I murmur against her neck, enjoying her body coming alive beneath her touch. I guide her hands down her front to her hips, then in toward her pubic hair. I push my leg between hers and with my foot widen her stance as I guide her hands over her vulva, one hand at a time, over and over, pressing her fingers over her clitoris again and again. Okay, that's fine. She groans and I watch her writhe against me in the mirror. Lord, she's like a goddess.
The inner goddess, maybe even. I miss the inner goddess. Where's the gentle samba?
The merengue.
The merengue. The and then her horrible, like, misogynistic twin, like the inner voice or whatever,
The harpy shrill.
who just who's just incredibly misogynistic, hates all women, including herself, and all that shit.
Oh god, is the whole rest of the chapter a sex scene? Fuck. Anyway. Look at you glow, the summer Hikaru died. Based. Summer Hikaru died is so good.
It is good. I haven't watched the anime, I've only read the manga.
I started to watch some of it. I need to continue. I need to finish. I kiss and nip her neck and her shoulder, and then I let go, leaving her hanging, and she opens her eyes as I step back. Carry on, I tell her, wondering what she'll do. She falters for a moment, then rubs herself with one hand, but not nearly as enthusiastically.
Oh, this will never do.
Quickly, I strip off my sticky shirt. Jeans and underwear, freeing my erection. You'd rather I do this? I ask, her eyes blazing at mine in the mirror.
Oh, yes, please,
she says, a desperate, needy edge to her voice. I wrap my arms around her, my front against her back, my cock resting in the cleft of her fine, fine ass. I take her hands in mine once more, guiding them over her clitoris, one at a time, again and again, pressing, stroking, and arousing her. She whimpers as I suck and nip at her nape. Nip at her nape is a fun thing to say. I will give that. Her legs begin to tremble. Abruptly, I spin her around so she's facing me.
He just kind of went...
Flip like pancake. I grasp her wrists in one of my hands, holding them behind her back, while I tug on her ponytail with the other, bringing her lips up to mine. I kiss her, consuming her mouth, reveling in the taste of her orange juice and sweet, sweet higurashi. It's even funnier because I'm pretty sure that's the word for cicada. Sweet, sweet cicadas. Her breathing is harsh like mine. When did you start your period? Looks like my summer vacation is over.
I want to fuck you without a condom.
Yesterday, she breathes. Good. I step back and spin her around. Hold on to the sink. Hold on, spider monkey.
Wait. So she started her period yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And he wants to fuck her without a condom.
Uh-huh.
So, and he's all like, oh, upon learning that her period only started yesterday, he's like, good. Does he know how long periods generally last? Because, I mean, at least in my experience.
See, I'd be more like
second day, you're still... it's still a bleeding wound down there.
I don't think that's the problem for him.
Oh.
I think he's more concerned about getting her pregnant. Which would... I would argue that the better question to ask would be, have you been taking your birth control?
Mm-hmm.
Or, just
yeah,
suck it up and put a condom on.
Yeah.
Especially with the fact that it's gonna be
the Red Sea down there. You're gonna get blood all over your dick.
I don't think that's a problem for him. It would not be my preference.
It would not be my preference.
I guess they're already in a bathroom, so cleanup won't be too bad, but
still.
I don't know. It's a squick for me, but, do as thou will.
Yeah, I mean, there are people who really like that shit. And I'm like, okay, you do you.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I don't know. The way that he goes about this, it just didn't click into any specific... I'm all like, what?
It is a bit abstract.
What are you fucking talking about now?
Grasping her hips, I lift her and pull her backward so she's bent over. My hand glides down her ass to the blue string, and I tug out the tampon, which I toss in the toilet.
No! You're not supposed to put it in the toilet!
Just
Trash can! Trash can! That shit will clog toilets. It is super absorbent cotton.
she gasps, shocked, I think. But I grab my cock
I would be
and
shocked too,
Slide-
causing environmental problems.
slide into her quickly.
Oh my god.
So, you do know that a tampon is not the same as, like, preparation.
No.
Which, it's a fiction book. I don't need them to have to go through the whole process every time. If they want to be like, oh, she's wet enough that it just slides right in and we don't
Yeah.
need lube.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever. But, and, this was written by a woman who I hope knows how tampons work, even though she just tossed it in the toilet. But
I don't know. Maybe she wears pads. Who knows?
But I'm just like, there are legitimately men of an embarrassing age out there
oh yeah.
who do not understand that having a tampon in is not sexy.
Yeah. You know what's even worse? There are women out there who compare tampons to penetration.
I'm sorry, girl.
And it's like, I'm just like, oh god, okay. We're really doing this, huh?
Okay, it's a lot of pages, but it looks like it's a lot of one-line dialogue.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
We're gonna go. My breath whistles between my teeth.
Fuck. She feels good. So good. Skin against skin.
Yeah.
Don't bring me back to season 2 of American Horror Story. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
What's the notion on its skin? Or else it gets the hose again.
No, I'll take that. That's Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
I know.
I'll take that over American Horror Story.
Over fucking
Which could have also been a Summerween. I feel like summer is a good time to watch American Horror Story. The absolute mess that show is.
I've been a little
The fuck is
sad
going
that
on
I
with
really
that?
did not care about the Lady Gaga season.
Season 5 or
I
something.
don't remember. It was the hotel one.
Yeah, I think that was season 5.
And I was like, it's Lady Gaga, but I also really don't care.
American Horror Story is not a good show.
It's not.
But it's my guilty pleasure. And I feel like watching it, I don't want to watch American Horror Story during October because then I'm just going to be thinking about all the better horror media I could be watching. But during the summertime, when it's just something like dumb to put on, that's when I watch American Horror
I feel
Story.
like summer is kind of the time in which you enjoy horror that isn't necessarily the best.
That's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's why a lot of slashers and stuff,
Yeah.
It's slasher summer.
Yeah.
Like, I want...
Like, no
This
knocking slashers, of course. But...
No, they are a staple, but this is when I want to watch Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
Which was a very... I need to tell you about our experience
An
with Halloween
objectively
Kills.
silly movie.
Because I thought that what was it, 2018, 2019, whatever...
Something like that.
Whatever year the Halloween reboot with, Jamie Lee Curtis as the grandma, whatever year that came out, that Halloween I felt was just a really solid movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I enjoyed it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It was, leading up to something of being like, the finale, like this, we're finally going to close the circle on this story.
Mm-hmm.
And then people really got very cerebral about it, is the best.
Oh, yeah.
And this is also, I think, when the term elevated horror started being thrown around, not necessarily about this film, but just in general.
Yeah.
So then when Halloween Kills came out, I enjoyed the hell out of it. And then I went online and so many people were like mad about this movie. And I'm like, the first scene is Michael Myers walking out of a burning building and the fireman just standing there spraying him with a hose waiting to die. And if you did not understand what this movie was going to be from that scene on, that's on you. But I had a great fucking time.
I'm just like, imagine being like super cerebral about Halloween.
I mean, I think the first movie you could
It's still
argue.
just a slasher movie. Like, to watch the first Halloween movie, you have to accept the idea that he was fucking 7, 8 years old. That an 8-year-old killed his whole family with a knife. And no one just like kicked him over. like like a child just went through, killed his older sister, I assume, his mother and his father, and just this is just a thing that happened.
Anyway, sorry. I'm gonna try to stay on topic.
No, there's no staying on topic. We just do our best.
I edge back, then sink into her once more, slowly. Let that sink in. Feeling every precious, slick inch of her, she groans and pushes against me.
Oh, yes, Summerween trickster.
She tightens her grip on the marble as I pick up speed, and I grasp her hips, building, then hammering into her, claiming her, possessing her.
Don't be jealous, another excuse to dress up. I want only you. You.
My fingers find her clitoris, and I tease her, caress her, and stimulate her.
I do not believe that this man knows where the clitoris is.
He's trying, so that her legs begin to tremble once more. That's right, baby, I murmur, my voice hoarse as I pound into her with a punishing I own you rhythm.
Don't argue with me. Don't fight with me.
Oh my god.
Her legs stiffen as I grind into her, and her body starts to quiver.
Okay.
For no mere mortal can resist the evil of
the quiver.
Sorry. Suddenly,
You're gonna stay on track.
And the track was Michael Jackson's Thriller.
We can't soundtrack. It's impossible. This isn't an audiobook.
So, this is the... Just read. This is the worst audio. One time, back on the old channel,
Back
someone
a
thought.
long time ago.
Someone really thought.
Someone really thought that our 50 Shades reading was an audiobook.
Was a sincere attempt to share the story with the world.
No.
Anyway. Yum. Dirty soda is so good. Okay. Suddenly, she cries out as her orgasm seizes her, taking me with her.
She's having a seizure.
Oh, gravity falls! I breathe as I let go, the world blurring, and I come inside her. Oh, baby, will I ever get enough of you? I whisper as I sink onto her. She's still just, like, holding herself up over the sink, my dude. This is not... You're gonna crush her. Slowly, I descend to the floor, bringing her with me and wrapping my arms around her. You just sitting on the bathroom floor now? She sits, her head against my shoulder, still panting.
Sweet Lord.
Was it ever like this? I kiss her hair, and she calms, her eyes closed, her breathing slowly returning to normal as I hold her. We're both sweaty and hot in a humid bathroom, but I don't want to be anywhere else. She shifts. I'm bleeding, she says. Doesn't bother me. I don't want to let her go. I noticed. Her tone is dry. Does it bother you?
It shouldn't. It's natural.
I've known only one woman who was squeamish about period sex, but I wouldn't take any of that crap from her. Okay, so you were pushing someone's boundaries again. Nice. I think that the fantasy here, like the aspect of this that is supposed to be appealing to the presumably middle-aged woman audience, is a man who is so unbothered by periods that he is comfortable handling period products.
Yeah,
doesn't view
I
it.
understand.
And
The
it's
fantasy.
like, okay, understandable. But I've only known one woman who was squeamish about period sex. See, my thing is, it's not necessarily that I'm squeamish about it, and I feel like I'm probably speaking for a lot of AFAB people who menstruate when I say this. I guess I could just say people who menstruate. I don't need to include AFAB in that. Whatever. The ADHD, man. Anyway, it's just messy.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with the cleanup.
Yeah. That's kind of my thing. It's just like,
It's like,
it's not...
I don't view like, oh, my body is so disgusting because I'm doing this natural process. It's just, man, if I want to go through doing all this stuff, there's going to be so many extra steps involved in cleaning up. There's possibility of staining. I just don't want to deal with it when I could just like wait a few days.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or, you know, even in this case where it's like she's using a tampon, well, then just do non-penetrative acts. And even then, I could understand not being comfortable. Yeah.
Do you think that Christian Grey considers it sex if you don't penetrate?
You got me there. True.
Like, for all this guy's bluster of, oh, I am a progressive feminist who believes that women on their periods are people too. This guy 100% does not think it's sex until you penetrate.
Like, there's so many other options that just are less messy. Anyway. No, not at all. Melon Lantern peers up at me with clear blue eyes. Good, let's have a bath. I free her, and her brows knit for a moment while she stares at my chest. Her rosy face loses some of its color, and clouded eyes meet mine. What is it? I ask, alarmed by her expression. Your scars. They're not from chicken pox. No, they're not. My tone is arctic.
I do not want to talk about this.
Standing, I hold my hand out to her and pull her to her feet. Her eyes are wide with horror. It'll be pity next. Don't look at me like that, I warn and release her hand.
Okay. You know the best way to, like, get through this very awkward, like, looming conversation that needs to be had in the background? Fucking have the conversation. Just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Because you trying to act all mysterious and shit, she's just gonna focus on it more. Just get it out of the way. Say what needs to be said. And then be all like, this is something that happened in my past. It's really uncomfortable to talk about. I prefer not to have it brought up. And that's all you're gonna say. That's all you're gonna say.
It's... Yeah. Well, but then what would we have to dangle for the next 100 pages?
There's a billion things. A billion things that they could have done, but instead they just decided to do this. And I know the whole, like, oh, why don't they just talk about the emotional, like, conflict? Because this is a stupid emotional conflict. Especially since he is, like, insistent on her, like, telling him everything that fucking passes through her brain.
Yeah.
And, like, every single thing she's doing. It's like, it's frustrating.
Yeah. Sorry, the chair is making noise.
Sorry. I like my squeaky chair. Well, I don't really like my squeaky. I don't like that the chair squeaks, but it just does, and I have to accept that.
Yeah, I know the rocking helps. Okay. They're gonna have the same fucking conversation. Are you guys ready for the same fucking conversation?
I don't want your fucking pity, loser candy. Don't go there.
She studies her hand, suitably chastened, I hope. Chastened or chastised?
Either.
I guess it both.
Either, yeah.
Did she do that? Her voice is almost inaudible. I scowl at her, saying nothing as I try to contain my sudden rage. My silence
Just
compels
clear
her
it
to
up.
look at me.
Just fucking clear it up.
She, I snarl, J.K. Rowling. Skeletons in Hawaiian shirts pale at my tone.
You're being an abusive asshole right now.
She's not an animal ghost with sunglasses. You're right, she's worse. Of course she didn't. I don't understand why you feel you have to demonize her. Because she is one.
Because she's a rapist.
She bows her head to avoid eye contact, walks briskly past me and steps into the bath, sinking into the foam so I can no longer see her body. Looking up at me, her face contrite and open, she says, I just wonder what you would be like if you hadn't met her, if she hadn't introduced you to your, lifestyle.
Damn it!
We're back to J.K. Rowling. I stalk toward the tub, slip into the water, and sit on the underwater shelf out of her reach. She watches me, waiting for an answer. The silence between us swells until all I can hear is the blood pumping through my ears. Fuck! She doesn't take her eyes off mine.
Stand down, witches and beach hats.
Nope, it's not going to happen. I shake my head.
Impossible, woman.
I'm gonna throw a big ass fucking tantrum and she has to acquiesce to my demands. Me. I'm a grown ass man.
I would probably have gone the way of my birth mother had it not been for J.K. Rowling.
Really though?
Really?
You had you were adopted into a loving family who, seemed to
Was getting you therapy.
Yeah, it was getting you therapy and shit. And then along came your rapist and it's like, okay, whatever.
She tucks a damp tendril behind her ear, staying quiet.
What can I say about J.K. Rowling?
I think about our relationship, J.K. Rowling and me, those heady years, the secrecy, the furtive couplings, the pain, the pleasure, the release, the order and calm she brought to my world. I don't know if I would consider this order and calm when you are hiding a sexual relationship with a married woman who is your mom's best friend and you are 15. She loved me in a way I found acceptable. I muse almost to myself. Acceptable? Vampires with extra sunscreen says in disbelief. Yes. Midsommar's expression is expectant. She wants more. Shit! She distracted me from the destructive path I found myself following. My voice is low. It's very hard to grow up in a perfect family when you're not perfect.
Oh my god.
But we never really hear anything about what he was doing that was putting him on this path.
Yeah.
We never, I guess he was getting in fights, but I'm like, that's not...
So do,
super
random fucking teenage boys.
Yeah.
They get in fights, and then...
I'm sure your rich-ass family could
Yeah.
probably get you out of any trouble that
Yeah.
you were dealing with.
And
what
into
were
therapy.
they... I'm sure that they were probably having him in
Yeah,
therapy to deal with this
exactly.
issue, and... You know,
You know what's really going to fix getting into fights and being a teenage boy? Getting raped. What?
And this does seem to be, and I'm glad it's, I hope, dying away, but there does seem to still be that kind of attitude toward testosterone. And how, oh, you're either going to want to fight or you're going to want to fuck. And you got to pick one of those two options. And it's really not. You're still a human being with a functioning prefrontal cortex.
It's actually, and also there's a secret third thing. Eating. When I started testosterone, I'll have you know, it was all about food.
Fighting, fucking, and food.
It's like, you know what? That's the secret third thing.
But yeah, it's... No, the two options are not fighting or even the third option. There's... I hate this. I hate this.
Yeah. Well, and also, okay, another tangent, sort of. It's a small one. It's this whole thing where it's all like... It's kind of that really uncomfortable thing where you have a male, high schooler that gets involved with a female teacher, and everyone's all like, oh yeah, that boy is probably
Yeah, they treat it like an accomplishment.
Yeah, and it's all like,
No.
it's once again goes back to, if he was a girl, that you would not be acting this way.
We really just need to do better about
Yeah.
not over-sexualizing teenagers in general,
Yeah.
but the ways because they do both get sexualized,
Yeah.
but in very different ways.
Yeah.
And we need to stop that shit
Yeah.
as a society.
I'm like, there's absolutely no way that this is consensual. This cannot be legally consensual. He's a child. Anyway.
She inhaled sharply.
No, I hate talking about this.
Does she still love you? And then we're back to the worst possible take on this, which is, oh, I'm jealous because this other woman, your ex might still like you. And it's like, no, that's not the problem here, honey.
No.
I don't think so. Not like that. I keep telling you, it was a long time ago. It's in the past.
Yeah, it was back when you were a teenager.
I couldn't
She's only
change
into
it.
young boys.
I couldn't change it even if I wanted to, which I don't. That's concerning.
Mm-hmm.
She saved me from myself. I've never discussed this with anyone, except Dr. Flynn, of course. And the only reason I'm talking about this now to you is because I want you to trust me. But she has to drag it out of you.
Yeah.
I do trust you.
Why?
Doubt, she says. But I do want to know you better, and whenever I try to talk to you, you distract me. There's so much I want to know. Oh, for pity's sake, pumpkin ice cream. What do you want to know? What do I have to do?
Talk about yourself and stop deflecting. That's what she said. Every time she asks you questions about yourself, you're all like, I'm going to fuck you into the bed.
She stares at her hands under the surface of the water. I'm just trying to understand. You're such an enigma, unlike anyone I've met before. I'm glad you're telling me what I want to know. Abruptly filled with resolve, she moves through the water to sit beside me, leaning against me so my skin sticks to hers. Please don't be angry with me, she says. I'm not angry with you, slasher movies.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, full of rage earlier. I'm just not used to this kind of talking, this probing. I only have this with Dr. Flynn and with...
Dan.
With her, J.K. Rowling, you talk to her, she says, her voice breathy and quiet. Yes, I do. What about? I turn to face her so suddenly the water sloshes out of the bath and onto the floor.
And you don't understand why she would be put off by your even platonic relationship with this woman.
Yeah. Persistent, aren't you? Life, the universe, business. Camping in suspicious cabins, J.K. Rowling and I go way back. We can discuss anything. And maybe she wants to be able to discuss... You know,
Yeah.
Me? She asks. Yes. Why do you talk about me? She asks, and now she sounds sullen. I've never met anyone like you, obsession being so good you apologize to your ex. What does that mean? Anyone who didn't just automatically sign your paperwork, no questions asked? I shake my head.
No.
I need advice. And you take advice from Mrs. Pedo, she snaps. I'm keeping that one because she actually calls her Mrs. Pedo in the book.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm keeping that.
Yeah.
Scream, enough, I almost shout, or I'll put you across my knee. I have no sexual or romantic interest in her whatsoever. Not the problem.
Once again, you default from talking about hard subjects to being all like, I'm going to make this about sex and kink. And beating the shit out of my girlfriend.
She's a dear valued friend and a business partner, that's all. We have a past, a shared history, which was monumentally beneficial for me, though it fucked up her marriage. But no, she fucked up her marriage by cheating on her husband, honey.
With a teenager.
Yeah, that makes it worse, but like with anybody would have fucked up the marriage.
Yeah.
But that side of our relationship is over. She squares her shoulders. And your parents never found out? No, I growl. I've told you this. See, if it was like oh, so beneficial for you and like a great experience. The fact that your parents still don't know is kind of telling.
Yeah.
She regards me warily, and I think she knows she's pushed me to my limit. Are you done, I ask? For now. Thank God for that. She wasn't lying when she told me there was much she wanted to say, but we're not talking about what I want to talk about. I need to know where I stand, if our arrangement has a chance. Shut the fuck up.
Seize the day, Gray.
Right, my turn. You haven't responded to my email. She tucks her hair behind her ear, then shakes her head. I was going to respond, but now you're here. You'd rather I wasn't? I hold my breath. No, I'm pleased, she says. Good. I'm pleased I'm here too, in spite of your interrogation.
So, shut the fuck up. You came to interrogate her.
So, while it's acceptable to grill me, you think you can claim some kind of diplomatic immunity just because I've flown all this way to see you? I'm not buying it. Scream too, louder. I want to know how you feel. Her brows knit together. I told you, I'm pleased you're here. Thank you for coming all this way. She sounds sincere. It's my pleasure. I lean down and kiss her, and she opens like a flower, offering and wanting more. I pull back. No, I think I want some answers before we do any more. She sighs, her wary look returning. What do you want to know? Well, how you feel about our would-be arrangement for starters. See, maybe she'd be more comfortable with it if you had some, like, real conversations with her first.
Yeah.
She makes a M-O-U-E. I've never seen that word before. Mo? With her mouth, as if her response will be unpalatable.
Oh dear.
I don't think I could do it for an extended period of time. A whole weekend being someone I'm not. She looks down, away from me.
That's not a no.
I think it definitely is a we need to make serious amendments.
Yeah.
What's more, I think she's right. Grasping her chin, I tilt her head up so I can see her eyes. No, I don't think you could either. Are you laughing at me? Yes, but in a good way. I kiss her again. You're not a great submissive. Her mouth drops open. Is she feigning offense? And then she laughs, a sweet, infectious laugh, and I know she's not offended. Maybe I don't have a good teacher. You don't.
You don't.
Good point. Well made.
Maybe.
Scream 3, the screaming.
Maybe. She should be introduced to some subs. And they can all crowd around her and be all like,
Girl, no.
Sweetie.
Go to the sub club. I laugh too. Maybe. Perhaps I should be stricter with you. I search her face. Was it that bad when I spanked you the first time? No, not really, she says, her cheeks flushing a little. It's more the idea of it, I ask, pressing her further. I suppose. Feeling pleasure when one isn't supposed to. I remember feeling the same. Takes a while to get your head around it. We're finally having the discussion. You can always use the safe word of very lost Michael Myers. Don't forget that. And as long as you follow the rules which fulfill a deep need in me for control and to keep you safe, then perhaps we can find a way forward. Why do you need to control me? Because it satisfies a need in me that wasn't met in my formative years. So it's a form of therapy? I've not thought of it like that, but yes, I suppose it is. You haven't thought about it as therapy, and then you're dropping shit like satisfies a need that wasn't met in my formative years.
He's the OG therapy speak bro.
Oh God, he is. And I'm like, I'm sure it is therapeutic for plenty of people.
Yeah.
But for some people, it's also just fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people just like it. And it's not some Freudian, hi, Lou. Oh, little man's out.
Oh, man.
Hi, little guy. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. She nods. But here's the thing. One moment you say, don't defy me, and the next you say you like to be challenged. That's a very fine line to tread successfully. Yeah, it's because he's being contradictory and keeping you guessing like an abuser.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
Not fun. I mean, speaking only for myself here, I wouldn't find that very fun.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that, but you seem to be doing fine so far.
Yeah, because she's walking on eggshells around you.
But at what personal cost? I'm tied up in knots here.
She acts like he's gonna Hulk out at any minute. And it's like, yeah, this isn't healthy.
I like you tied up in knots. That's not what I meant. She dashes her hand through the water, soaking me. Did you just splash me? Yes, she says. Oh, Summerween drag queen. I wrap my arm around her waist and tug her onto my lap, slopping water onto the floor once again. I think we've done enough talking for now.
No.
No, because she's bringing up a very valid point. She doesn't understand what you want or how to be successful in this relationship, which is causing her a lot of trepidation towards accepting your contract.
And
you need to be consistent and clear.
And once again, mister, this is the problem that she has brought up, is that you're deflecting.
You're deflecting, you're not being transparent with what you actually want her to do, or when she can expect to be punished, or when she can expect this to be laughed off. This does not create a good environment for kink.
I hate this man.
I hold her head between my hands and kiss her, my tongue teasing her lips apart, then delving into her mouth, dominating her. She runs her fingers through my hair, returning my kiss, twisting her tongue around mine. Angling her head with one hand, I shift her with the other.
She should have slapped him straight in the dick for trying to, like, avoid the topic.
I pull back to take a breath. Her eyes are dark and carnal, her lust plain to see. I pull her wrists behind her back and grasp them in one hand. I'm going to have you now, I declare, and I lift her so that my erection is poised beneath her. Ready? Yes, she breathes, and slowly I lower her onto me, watching her expression as I fill her. She moans and closes her eyes, thrusting her breasts forward into my face.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I flex my hips, lifting her, burying myself.
Also, can we say, like, that bathwater's tinged pink?
Yeah.
That's nasty ass bathwater right now.
It's sloshing on the floor.
And they're fucking in the pink tub.
Burying myself.
It's like
even deeper inside her.
It is literal, like, torture to be a clean freak and read this book sometimes.
And lean forward so our foreheads are touching. She feels so good. Please let my hands go, she whispers. I open my eyes and see her mouth open as she drags air into her lungs. Don't touch me, I plead, and release her hands and grasp her hips. She grabs the edge of the bath and slowly starts to take me, up, then down, oh so slowly. She opens her eyes to find mine on her face, watching her, riding me. Leaning down, she kisses me, her tongue invading my mouth. I close my eyes, reveling in the sensation.
Oh yes, watermelon flavor jack-o'-lantern.
Her fingers are in my hair, tugging and pulling as she kisses me, her wet tongue entwining with mine as she moves. I hold her hips and start lifting her higher and faster, vaguely aware that water is cascading out of the bath. No! But I don't care. I want her like this. This beautiful woman who moans into my mouth. Up, down, over and over, giving herself to me, taking me. Ah! The pleasure catches in her throat. That's right, baby, I whisper as she quickens around me, then cries out as she explodes into her orgasm.
She just explodes all over the...
No, it's Frankenhooker all over again. I wrap my arms around her, embracing her, holding her tightly as I lose myself and come inside her. Planting pumpkins now so they're ready in October, baby, I cry. And I know I never want to let her go.
Amazing.
She kisses my ear.
That was...
She breathes. Yeah. Holding her arms, I urge her back so I can study her. She looks sleepy and sated, and I imagine I must look the same. Thank you, I whisper. She looks confused. For not touching me, I clarify. Her face softens and she raises her hand. I tense, but she shakes her head and traces my lips with her finger.
You said it's a hard limit. I understand.
And she leans forward and kisses me. The unfamiliar feeling surfaces, swelling in my chest, unnamed and dangerous.
Oh wow, someone appreciating my limits. It's a concept that I've never heard of before. Like,
she's not trying to push my boundaries and say,
Well, let me just touch it a little bit.
yeah, but I'm just over here like, yeah, we can definitely tell that you don't know a thing about respecting limits because you don't do that yourself.
yep. Let's get you to bed, unless you have to go home. I'm alarmed at where my emotions are going.
No, I don't have to go.
Good. Stay. I stand her up and climb out of the bath to fetch us both towels and dismiss my unsettling feelings. I wrap her in a towel, drape one around my waist, and drop another on the floor in a vain attempt to clean up the water sloshed on the floor. A skeleton floating in a pool wanders over to the sinks as I drain the bath. Well, that was an interesting evening. And she was right. It was good to talk, though I'm not sure we've resolved anything. You haven't. She's brushed her teeth with my toothbrush. She's brushing her teeth with my toothbrush when I walk through the bathroom to the bedroom.
Ew.
It makes me smile.
Ew.
Freak behavior.
Mm.
I pick up my phone and see that the missed call was from Taylor. I text him. Everything okay? I'll be leaving to go gliding at 6 a.m. He responds immediately. That's why I was calling. Weather looks good. I'll see you there. Good night, sir. I'm taking candy-flavored cocktails soaring. Damn, that sounds good. My delight bubbles up into a broad grin that widens when she comes out of the bathroom wrapped in the towel.
I need my purse,
she says, looking a little shy. I think you left it in the living room. She scampers off to fetch it, and I brush my teeth, knowing that the toothbrush has just been in her mouth. Ew.
Ew.
In the bedroom, I discard the towel, pull back the sheets, and lie down, waiting for dirty soda. She's disappeared into the bathroom again and closed the door. Moments later, she returns. She drops her towel and lies down beside me, naked except for a shy smile. We lie in bed facing each other, hugging our pillows. Do you want to sleep? I ask. I know we have to get up early, and it's nearly 11.
No, I'm not tired,
she says, her eyes shining. What do you want to do?
More sex?
Talk.
Yeah, there we go.
More talking, oh Lord.
I smile, resigned. About what? Stuff? What stuff?
You.
What about me?
What's your favorite film?
Oh no, she's trying to actually get to know you as a person. I like her quick-fire questions. No, the fuck you don't. Shut up. Today it's the piano. She beams back at me.
Of course, silly me. Such a sad, exciting score, which no doubt you can play. So many accomplishments, Mr. Gray.
And the greatest one is you, swimsuits from Hot Topic. Her grin broadens.
So I am number 17.
17?
Number of women you've, had sex with. Oh, shit.
Not exactly. Her smile vanishes.
You said 15.
I was referring to the number of women in my playroom. I thought that's what you meant. You didn't ask me how many women I'd had sex with.
Oh.
Her eyes widen.
Vanilla?
She asks. No, you are my one vanilla conquest. And for some strange reason, I feel insanely pleased with myself. I can't give you a number. I didn't put notches in the bedpost or anything.
Were we talking tens, hundreds, thousands?
Tens. We're in the tens, for pity's sake. I feign outrage.
All submissives?
Yes.
Stop grinning at me,
she says haughtily, trying and failing to stifle hers. I can't. You're funny. The way that I never know how he's going to react to anything she says.
Yeah.
And I feel a little lightheaded as we beam at each other.
Funny peculiar or funny haha?
A bit of both, I think.
That's damn cheeky coming from you,
she says. I kiss her nose to prepare her.
This will shock you, Lavender Lemonade. Ready? Her eyes are wide and eager, full of delight.
Tell her.
All submissives in training, when I was training. There are places in and around Seattle that one can go and practice, learn to do what I do. Oh, she exclaims. Yes, I've paid for sex, Pride Parade. That's nothing to be proud of, she scolds me. And you're right, I am deeply shocked. And cross that I can't shock you. You wore my underwear. Did that shock you? Yes, you didn't wear your panties to meet my parents. Her delight is restored. Did that shock you? Yes. Didn't you take them?
Yeah.
It seems I can only shock you in the underwear department. You told me you were a virgin. That's the biggest shock I've ever had. Yes, your face was a picture, a Kodak moment, she giggles, her face lights up. You let me work you over with a riding crop. I'm grinning like the fucking Cheshire Cat. When have I ever stretched out naked beside a woman and just talked? Did that shock you?
God, I'm so tired of this already.
Yes. Well, maybe I may let you do it again. Oh, I do hope so, Summerween being gay culture. This weekend? Okay, she says. Okay. Yes, I'll go to the Red Room of Pain again. You say my name. That shocks you? The fact that I like it shocks me. Christian, she whispers, and the sound of my name from her lips spreads warmth through my body. Hoping and praying you can order Halloween-themed plates and napkins in June. I want to do something tomorrow. What? A surprise for you. She yawns. Enough. She's tired. Am I boring you, Spooky Beach trip? Never, she confesses. I lean across and give her a quick kiss. Sleep, I order, and switch off the bedside light. And a few moments later, I hear her even breathing. She's fast asleep. I pull a sheet over her, roll onto my back, and stare up at the whirring ceiling fan. Well, talking isn't so bad. Today worked out after all. Thank you, J.K. Rowling. And with a sated smile, I close my eyes. That was such a fucking
Drag.
like the one attempt to actually get to know each other, and it's just so banal. I hate this.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's the rest of the names. There's only 3 more. It is Jackamelon Beach Balls.
Bat kite.
Oh, sorry. I forgot that we switch off.
Rude.
I'll let you have the last one, too.
Okay. Oh, I think we spoke at the same time, so.
Okay. So you go ahead. You take this one.
Bat kite.
One of the only times a year I go on Pinterest.
All right.
And that's it. That's all the names. So thank you for joining us. Leave your movie recommendations for a Summerween watch party in the comments. Blech. One day I will get this right.
That's fine.
Leave a comment below to let me know what movies you're watching for Summerween.
Mm-hmm.
And keep growing until next time, Rose Garden.
Bye-bye.